Good afternoon, folks. Welcome. This is the Spoon Network. My name is Diamond Slanger here on Presidential Assignments, live from Tottenham City, Bomi County. So, the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Duman Boyka Sr., has been in Bomi for a number of days, and he has been involved with a series of meeting high-profile members of the Boyka administration, those that have been designated to ministerial positions, like the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs designate, Honorable Grisby, has been meeting with the President. Also, they see the Minister of Foreign Affairs designate, Reverend Sarah Beslo Yanti, also paying a courtesy call here on the President being engaged in high-profile meetings, as well as the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Jeremiah Pankun, also did come to meet the President. They had a meeting that lasted hours, plus other investors and those who have come to pay courtesy calls on His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boyka Sr. Remember, on tomorrow, the President will be delivering his very first State of the Nation address, addressing the legislature, laying out laying out his legislative plans for the country as well on tomorrow. How prepared is President Boyka? Well, that question can only be answered by his delivery on tomorrow. There's been speculations as to what will the President be speaking about on tomorrow. One thing for sure would be corruption. On today, the President also attended service at the First United Pentecostal Church in Tottenham City, Bomi County. Well, that church is not a strange place to the President. As his early days growing up, he did attend the First United Pentecostal Mission School that is right by the church, and also did attend the church on during his early days. That was stated by Reverend Vanny Parkel, who did say the President had been influential in making sure that church was restored from the war days here in Liberia. President Boyka, making his remarks, did say that all what he did and he's been doing for the church was not in the name of getting recognition. Rather, it was from a good place, wanting to help somewhere that he had acquired not just education but spiritual growth as well. The senior pastor of the First United Pentecostal Church, as I said, Reverend Vanny K. Penkel, preached on the theme, whatsoever your hands findeth, do it to the best of your ability. Reverend Parker then, admonished the President to do what he has to do for the Liberian people, referencing the story of Hezekiah as well, that he told God, remember the good things that I did, and God spared his life for 15 extra years. He called on the President not to mind the noise in the market, but to do the job for which the Liberian people had elected him to do. President Boyka, in making his remarks, did hit a couple of points. Key amongst those points, he said on tomorrow, as he's delivering the State of the Nation address, Liberians will get to know the extent for which this country had been depleted. In the words of the President, tomorrow you'll find out how depleted this country has been for the past 6 years. And if you had given the CDC government another 3 years, this country would have been finished. He also said he knows Bomi is a depressed region. This area here with the western belt of Liberia is a depressed area. There isn't much to do in terms of jobs, and it is his responsibility to make sure that life, that is economic life, is restored to this region. He also said this country has got a youth. The youth needs to be empowered. They are the future of the country, and he's going to do all he can to make sure that there is empowerment as well. President Boyka also stated he's going to restore the dignity of Liberia during his years as president of this country. If you ask him for preparedness, the President has said on tomorrow he's definitely going to deliver his first State of the Nation address. He then made a donation of new clothes and shoes, and he jokingly said the young ladies in the choir were eager to get their hands on those new shoes, and he has left all of them with the senior pastor, Reverend Penkel, and he trusts that he's definitely going to distribute them. But in a joking manner, the President said, well, I'm not in that trouble anymore. You are in that trouble. As to when he will be departing to Monrovia, that we cannot tell you. That's a secret that is kept close to the chest of the security experts. But the President of the Republic of Liberia is in good health. He was all smiling today. His childhood friend was in church. They grew up together, and he said Liberia is going to be restored to its rightful place when it comes to dignity and respect amongst the community of nations. As to what he's going to do as president, he said he knows the job, he already knows the plight of the people, and he's definitely going to deliver. This has been just an update on the presidential assignment for the Spoon Network. My name is Diamond Slanger. Jurassic Joe is producing and handling the cameras from Tottenham Burke City, up the hills on this very beautiful, cold Sunday as the breeze is blowing by. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.